Hello Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little book. I think it's called a squash book. So anyway, voila. I don't know if I'm holding it upside. Oh yeah, I am. See? There we go. So just bear with me, don't get dizzy. So this is the book, and it's got 4x4 pictures or a 4x4 cut on the diagonal, and then it just squishes back like this. How cool is that? Okay. So now, how to do it. So you start with 3 8.5 by 11s, and then you're going to cut this 8.5 by 11 to a square. So you're going to cut it at 8.5. Okay. Then you are going to score it at 4 1/4, so in half. Use the light gray one, not the dark gray one, or you will accidentally cut it. And I'm turning it and doing it again at 4 1/4. Now this is the only little bitty tricky part. Now you want to score one of the quadrants on the diagonal. So what you do is you take those little points and tuck them into the groove on your cutter. Okay, and once both ends are in the groove, then you just go back and forth like so. Okay, so now I've done the other two, so I wouldn't bore you. And now what you're going to do is look at this. So this square, I put sticky strip on. We don't sell sticky strip, but it shows up much better than the tear and tape. Okay, but you want to use something strong because you're going, this is an interactive thing. So that square is going to go on here. And then this one is going to go, I'm going to put it, I would put it underneath, but it's going to go like so. And that's all there's to it. And then you just want to make sure you use a bone folder and go on all the score lines. And then you're going to choose. Now what I did was I put a picture on all 4 of these. You can leave one as a journaling box. And then the other little tool is I took a 4x4 piece of cardstock and cut it on the diagonal. This is the size you'll need to fill in the little pieces. So you can either use a photo or you can use a piece of patterned paper. And now for your photo, a photo is usually 4x6. So if you want some diagonal ones, it can be tricky. So you lay it on like this, and I'm thinking, okay, I can use this photo and make it a triangle. So then I'm just going to take it over here, and I'm going to cut it. Now I can move the triangle, because you always start with a 4x4 square. So now I know this one has to be 4x4, so I go to the 4, and I cut. And then I'm going to get my, no, I don't need the triangle anymore. Now I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the white piece of paper, and put the points in the groove. See? Point in the groove, point in the groove. And then we're going to, oops, I moved it a bit. There we go. See? And now I haven't cut off any heads. It's going to fit right in there. And I left mine plain and simple. I'll show you again. And Jeff can maybe zoom in.
So just a sec. Your pictures are 4x4 and the square is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it leaves an 1/8 margin around.
Right. So you've got some white space.
Nice.
It does look nice. That's a good point. And then, I mean, sometimes you'll see that people will mount it again on another piece of cardstock, but I wanted it clean and simple. So I've left it like this. So each square is actually, like Jeff said, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, but the pictures are 4x4. Okay? So it's only squares and a square cut in half on the diagonal. So it's simple. And then on the ends, for the covers, I just took a piece of chipboard from our specialty paper, and I cut it at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, sponged the edges, put a piece of designer paper on it, and this is all from the Falling in Love suite and our doily. And then on this side, I just tucked the ribbon on either side of it, underneath, between the cardstock and the chipboard. And then you've got a package, and you just tie it in a bow. And this would make an awesome gift after your wedding, for your bridesmaids, for your in-laws, whatever. I just use wedding pictures because that's what I had on hand, but it would make great baby pictures. It's just a great memento for any occasion. Okay, so thanks a lot, Stampers. Have a lot of fun. I will post this on my Facebook page. I will post it on my blog. I have a new blog. I'm quite proud of it. www.thepamperedstamper.com. All right, see you later.